Hi, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back with another very interesting video. And this time I will share my experience with you regarding a fair, an astrological fair I just attended. I was in California and I went to this amazing fair, astrological fair, where they had stalls from all over the world, where tarot readers and face readers and rune readers and astrological readers, Western astrology, Vedic astrology, all kinds of stalls were there. And the most amazing thing was that along with these stalls of astrology, there were some amazingly great food stalls as well. So I just wanted to share my experience with you. And as I moved along this beautiful fair, which I only could have imagined in my dreams, I just saw first, I went to a couple of tarot readers and got my tarot reading done. And then I moved ahead. And I moved ahead, and I saw some rune readers, and they were charging somewhere between $50 and $60 per reading. Both the tarot readers and the rune readers, they would give you like a 30-minute reading, both of them tarot and rune. And it was amazing. And then I moved ahead, and I moved to this amazing stall which had Western astrologers, and then I got my reading done there as well, and they were doing a reading for $1 a minute. And then I moved ahead after a little while and tried to get my crystal reading done. There was a gypsy lady with a huge crystal, which was well lit. I think there was a light beneath, and then she would make you sit in front of that crystal, and then she would do the reading, and it wasn't too expensive, about $20 for about 30 minutes of reading or so. So that was another amazing experience which I had. And then there you go, I see the Parashara stall, and I went inside and I saw the Parashara readings by a few Vedic astrologers. And here they are, and they did some amazing reading for me. And the reading was probably, they charged me, yes, they did charge me $100 for about a half an hour. They did create my Vedic birth chart, and then they went into the Vimshottari Dasha system, and then they accurately predicted my Vimshottari Dasha, and predicted the events in my life based on the Vimshottari Dasha and the Parashari system. And it was so amazing, and I was so impressed. And I did realize that hey, this is the kind of astrology I want to do, because Sage Parashara is a great astrologer, and look how he has predicted the events in my life so accurately, and it's only $100. And I went ahead, and in the meantime I took a break, and I love chicken and I love turkey, so I just grabbed a little I grabbed a little piece of my chicken. I love chicken legs. So while I was having chicken legs, I just moved into another stall, and that stall was even better. That was the Jaimini stall. And the Jaimini guys were charging me about $150. So I thought, okay, why not get my Jaimini reading done? So while I was having my food in my hand, I went inside the Jaimini stall, and in the meanwhile, I grabbed a can of beer as well, just because my throat was a little dry. So I went to the Jaimini stall, and I got my reading done. And I gave my birth details, and they were charging a little higher. They were about $150 for a reading for 30 minutes or so, as compared to $100 which the Parashara stall was charging me. So I said, well, great, let me try this. And I went there, and they asked me to finish my food first, and they said there's no problem, I could eat my chicken inside the stall, and there's a little chair there. So they said, well, sit down and finish your little chicken there, and finish your little beer. and then we can do a reading. And I did that quickly, and I did that amazing reading by the Jaimini system. And what they did was they created my birth chart, and then they went into the Chara this dasha system. And the Chara this dasha system was so amazing and so accurate that it just pinpointed the events in my life to such accuracy that I thought, oh my God, this Parashari system doesn't make any sense. So this is what I'm going to do. And I've reached my goal, which is the Jaimini system and the Chara dasha system, which is out of various other dasha systems Jaimini follows. Is I was told is the most popular one. It gives accurate, amazing predictions, and gives a lot of insight into what events may have happened in my life. And believe me, I was so impressed. And I took my printed chart, and I thanked them, and I paid them the $150, of course. And then I came out of the stall thinking that, oh, I think I found this amazing Jaimini system. Parashara is good, but it's kind of, old-fashioned, I would say. So I thought I will just go and just follow the Jaimini system from now onwards. And you won't believe, my friends, I saw another stall, and that stall said, this is the Bhrigu system of astrology. And I'm just sharing this because, I came across so many different kinds of astrologies, systems, and of course, I did that after my analysis done by the tarot readers, the Western astrologers, and the crystal readers as well. And when I saw the Bhrigu system, I saw this great, amazing guy who was, of course, he was smoking like crazy. He had a pack of cigarette in his hand, and he was just smoking one cigarette after the other, but it didn't bother me. So I went there and I asked him, okay, what is this? And he said, well, this is the Bhrigu system, and this is the ultimate. It is going to give you amazing results as far as your predictions are concerned, as far as pinpointing the exact events in your life is concerned. And I asked him how much, and they said, well, we do a reading, and we charge about $300 per birth chart, which I said, okay, I will go with that. And then and then they said, okay, in case you want to do a reading, we'll do it for you. You just have to wait for 5 minutes. So I did wait. I did have 5 minutes. So I said, okay, let me go and grab something else to eat, because I was still a little hungry. I know I just had my chicken, but I thought, there was a stall there which was serving turkey legs, and you could, they had some very delicious sauce there, which I could just dip my turkey leg in, and then I went and quickly bought myself a turkey leg, and just pulled out another can of beer, and paid for that, of course, as well, because that stall was also serving some nice beer. So I did get my turkey leg and my beer, and I came running back, and it was 5 minutes, so I came back to the Bhrigu stall. And they said, yeah, they can do my reading. And then they start with my Bhrigu Saral Paddhati. There was something called a BSP, which they did. And they pinpointed exactly as to what events may have occurred in various years of my life. And then, they explained me that, how you could do it based on some of the Bhrigu principles and the Bhrigu Shastras and those Bhrigu shlokas. They could pinpoint exactly as to what year those events may have occurred, and believe me, it was so accurate. And then they started telling me about something called a Bhrigu Chakra Paddhati, which is even more amazing, and they could pinpoint as to what will happen in my 12th year, and then going on from the 12th year. Well, actually, they started from the first year through the 12th year, and then from the 13th year to the 24th year, and from the 25th year to my 36th year. And every year they would say amazing things like, okay, well, this year something would have happened to your mother, and this year something would have happened to your dad. And when I asked them something, they told me, well, they do not know exactly what that something is, but it is, this kind of astrology, this Bhrigu astrology tells us about something, but it doesn't tell exactly what happens. But definitely they were claiming that this would have happened in your particular year of your life, related to your wife, your mother, your career. But they just kept saying something would have happened. But it was so accurate because something did happen related to my mother, my father, my career, my life, my girlfriend, because that something was so important. And exactly the years they pinpointed, they said something happened, and exactly, believe me, I swear, I went back and thought about those years, and I said, oh my God, that something did happen. So I asked him, oh my God, what do I do from here? This is the ultimate astrology. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the ultimate astrology. I found the Bhrigu system. And they said, well, you know what, based on this, if you pay us $500, what we're going to do is we will just go ahead and do your birth time rectification, because it doesn't seem to a lot of people that their birth times may be correct. And there I shelled out another $500, and then they just put it into the computer, and then they came up with a birth rectification. And guess what they found? That my birth time, which I gave them, was actually based on the Bhrigu system. It was 2 minutes ahead of what I was thinking it was, and it was so amazing. It was so amazing. So based on that 2 minutes difference, they created my chart again, and then they asked me, well, something would have happened in this year of your life, and something would have happened in this year of my life, and something would have happened in this year of my life. And this time, after paying the $500 for my birth time rectification, I thought and I thought and I pondered, and exactly what they were saying, something did happen to all whatever they said. I just couldn't remember what that something was, and they kept saying something, and I kept asking them, what is this something? And they said, well, based on this Bhrigu system, it's something. So something would have happened in your 5th year, something would have happened in the 7th year, and something would have happened in the 8th year, related to, of course, various things, like my career, my wife, my girlfriend, my parents, everything. But that something was so, believe me, it was so amazingly accurate. So I'm going to recommend to you these amazing techniques of finding the events that happened in your life. And I swear, I just think that the Parashara is too old-fashioned. Jaimini, okay, but this is the ultimate. Believe me, this is the ultimate technique, and I'm gonna follow this all my life. And I'm gonna follow this. I'm gonna probably take it up as a profession. And so far I'm not a professional astrologer, but I'm gonna take it as a profession because it's so easy. I mean, for birth time rectifications, you can make up till $500, and for creating a chart based on the Bhrigu Saral Paddhati and Bhrigu Chakra Paddhati, you can make another $300. So I think this is so amazing. And I just wanted to share this great experience with me. By the way, in the meanwhile, my turkey got finished, and here I am again, hungry. But no, I think I've had too much food again. Whenever I go to fairs, I tend to pick up a lot of food, and I drink a lot of beer, so I'm not going to do that anymore. But I just wanted to share this great experience I had today in this astrological fair. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and in the meanwhile, I will recommend subscribe to my channel and check out my website. By the way, this was just a humor video, my friends. So this comes with a disclaimer that this video which I just created and whatever I've described was based on some humor which I wanted to create today for my viewers. And please don't take this seriously. But yes, do subscribe to my channel and check out my website. There is a link below, and I will see you with an interesting topic. So goodbye.